Okay, the regular exercise. Because if you check in the internet, what are the good things which will help for the immunity, or one is exercise, second is the fruits and raw diet. So that is very good, important, friends. Instead of junk food, if you are taking raw food, then that will help a lot. Okay, and also now my body system is like that. Even if I get within half an hour, even if I get cold, within half an hour it will get clear. Then, but usually for the people, when the cold happens, it will be there for 1 week or 2 weeks, 1 week or more than 1 week usually. So that's what I was observing. What is the difference between me and others? So then the difference is, yeah, just a second. Okay, yeah. Difference is, in my body, I make sure that I don't have the toxins as much as possible. Of course, toxins will be formed every day, every time when we are eating, whenever there is any, uh, whenever there is any work, how many calories we are burning, and how many calories we are eating. So based on that, if there is any difference, we are on the spending. If you are eating more, then that's where inside our body already toxins have started forming. So there is one book called Absolute Power book. In that book, author mentions that if there is anybody got cold, that means that they might be taking some junk food from the past 1.5 year. Okay, that's getting stored in our body as a toxin, and that might be helping the the disease to come, or any cold or fever, any small or big problems might be coming from the because of toxins. That is one thing. And second thing is, now what I realized is, if I still, for example, if I take junk food, more and more junk food, keep on taking the junk food, or sometimes the disease will come to, to clear those things in our body. Okay, usually that's a thing. So one thing will, whenever for example, any fever or any cold or cough, any symptoms are coming, I do one pranayama. That pranayama helps a lot for me to, for example, initially first day only, if I do 1 hour, then that will help a lot, and it will immediately clear my system, and it will immediately strengthen the immunity power. Okay, that pranayama I'm sharing with you right now. Okay, so friends, the pranayama is the breath work. Okay, that is simply, first of all, I'll ask you, first thing is, how many breaths you are taking per minute. Okay, let us test that one, everyone. So everyone is ready, just say yes when you say ready, then I'll just say ready, 1 2 3 start. Then you can count. Okay, you can count how many breaths you are taking per minute. Okay, so I'll just see the timer. I'll just keep the timer. You can type yes if you're ready to start counting. Okay, yes, okay, I see yes. Okay, cool. So now, uh, just a second, I'm just keeping a timer. Okay, stopwatch. I just keep it. Yeah, took the stopwatch, and everybody start taking. When I say start, you just start taking the breaths. Okay, normal breaths. Okay, well, if you inhale and exhale, that is called one count. Okay, like that, how many inhalation exhalation you're doing. Okay, normal breaths. Okay, you're not manipulating. You're not changing any breath. Your normal breath, when you're taking normal breath, you just open with your open eyes. You just do that one. Ready, 1 2 3 start. 53 seconds. 4, 6, 7, 58, 59, 60. Stop, friends. Now count the. Hope you counted the breaths. You can type how many breaths you took per minute. Okay, you can type now, or you can, yeah. Some people, okay, very good. Yeah, I hope you got it. Okay, some people are taking 45, some people are taking 12, and some people 22. Very good, 28. Okay, cool. Okay, you got it. Okay, so now what is the average breath per a human, average healthy human? For example, a healthy adult, 25-year-old adult, how many breaths a 25-year-old adult, a healthy human being takes breaths per minute is? Do you know? Anybody can guess? Uh, can guess and type. Yeah, average. Yes, correct. Average is, yes, right. Basava was saying 15. Yes, exactly. 15 to 18 is a number, average breaths. Okay, average is 15 to 18. Okay, so the average healthy person. If anybody is having 20 above 25, that means that they're already in their health. There's already a little bit less health is there. That's what Ayurveda doctors also say that. Okay, if there anybody is having 40 plus means. That is a little bit they might not be having any problems right now, but they're prone to have more problems eventually. Okay, that is one test in Ayurveda. There are many tests that are there, like by looking at their tongue, and also by for example, the urine test also they do, like nowadays, do we have sugar, right? The sugar test in olden days, they used to, they say that uh, uh, in Ayurvedic doctors, like the many tests are there. Okay, so uh, this is one test. So now I'll just ask you one question. Just take a deep and slow breath. Okay, for example, we are taking just with a smile, just take just deep and slow breaths, and comfortable breaths. No need to feel bad, very tightly or hold too much struggle. Okay, don't do that one. Just comfortable and slow and deep breath. Okay. So everybody ready? One, two. I'll just say the timer. Okay, then you do that one. Comfortable and slow and deep breaths. Okay, ready? One, two, three. Start. You can do it with open eyes, or you can close. Also, not a problem. Anything is fine. 54, 55, 7, 8, 59, 60. Stop, friends. Now count. Tell the count in the group in the chart. How many breaths? How many slow with the slowing down? How many breaths you are doing it? Okay, very good. So many people were saying that. So the formula for the health for the yogis is, the formula is, how many less breaths you're taking, that much you're healthy, and also your spirituality is also affecting a lot. Okay, so your for the spiritual growth and also for the complete body healing, the number of breaths should be as low as possible. For example, if you are able to take the breaths for less than 10 per minute, that means that it's a very good thing. Okay, you're healthy completely, all health. That means health automatically comes when the 15, as I said, 15 is a very good, it indicates 15 breaths per minute is the average, is a good health. But I'm talking about not only good health, but super duper healthy, like so much bubbling joy and so much energy, and also so much spiritual. That means in the meditation also, if you're meditating, if your thoughts are, if your breath is less than 10, and on average, that means that you are already doing very good in your meditation also. Thoughts also relatively will be less thoughts also. Okay, so How do we get that less than 10 breaths in a day to day, morning to evening, 24 hours? How do we get that one? That is the key. That's the key to immunity. Okay. So now I'll just tell one technique. Okay. Using this technique, you just see how many breaths you can take it. Okay. So this technique I developed it from. I feel that the pranayama is a technique where you develop it for your lifetime. How I am taking the breath and what is the best energetic and best way of taking the breath so that it is helping my body in the best way. Okay. So that understanding, that experimenting, it will be a lifetime effort. Every time we are experimenting, the breath is changing and slowing down more and more. So that one we'll learn it today. Okay. So on the first day when I started my meditation, I learned from my one teacher and my guru, and they told that just observe the breath. But after coming home, I was practicing. I was not observing the natural and normal breath, and I naturally, automatically, from my within my inside, I was just taking the one type of breath. That's called slow and deeper breathing. And I'll just tell you one more formula how I am not only the slow and deep breath what you did, but I was doing some more added one more formula to that automatically from within. That is called on demand slow breathing. So how I'm taking that on demand, why I'm saying that on demand breathing is, first thing is I am not taking any breath. I just listen to this formula. I'm not taking any breath. I just stop there, and when my body is needed, body is taking the breath. It is taking the inhalation, the air. When the body is needed, the oxygen, it is taking the air. Then once it's taking air, then one condition I kept it until my lungs are little bit full, like around 60 to 80% full. I'll keep on taking. For example, I'm just taking, and it's not full. I just waited for a few seconds because body is not needing. Body doesn't need more oxygen right now immediately. And after some time, a few seconds, 2 3 seconds or 5 6 seconds, it needs once again. No, then I'll take some more breath because body lungs are only 30 to 40% only full. Okay, so now 80% fill. 80% around 60 to 80% lungs are full. Then I stay there. I do not release the breath immediately. I just stay there comfortably few seconds, 2 3 seconds or 5 6 seconds, and again body needed. Body feels that let me give the carbon dioxide outside. Okay, then some more. Then, then 2 3 seconds gap, 4 5 seconds gap, and complete out. And after out, I'll not stay. After complete out, I'll just take it now. Take it 40 50% of air. Lungs are full now, and after that, I'll just stay as much longer as possible without any strain, comfortable. Okay, in our body, we are not giving any strain. Then 80% of lungs are full, and I'm staying there. And while exhaling, exhale little bit and stay there, and exhale little bit and stay there for 5 seconds and exhale, you know, like that. While inhalation, one step, and through one step I stop there, and after that little bit more air I took, and I stop there. While exhalation, one stop, two stops, and third. Like let exhalation, you can have more stops. Okay, more than one stop. Starting from two to, if you're having more air, lung capacity is good. You can even have five stops or six stops or eight stops. Okay. So using this way, okay, I'll just show you that demonstrate that one because my breath it will not sound you properly to listen to that. So I'll just give show with my hand. Okay, just I'll just show with my hand so you can understand. Okay, I'm just taking. Yeah, I'm just adjusting. Okay, this is my inhalation and this is my exhalation. If I show like that, you'll understand. Okay, for example. Yes. So that's how I did little bit faster to show that, but you can do it as much slow as possible. But remember, friends, you need to do it very comfortably. Okay, very small, very easily. The comfort, we are not straining our body a lot. Okay, but also we are doing it slowly. Okay, everybody ready? I'll just say everybody understood it, and hope everybody understood it. And if you have any questions, we'll take it later. Okay, not understood. Geeta said not understood. Okay, I'll just share, I'll just tell one more time. Okay, so yet instead of taking the breath, instead of taking the deep breath, I am just giving a stop in between. Okay, for example, while inhalation, okay, and stop for a few seconds. I took the breath for a little bit, not completely full, 40 to 50%. I took the breath and stopped there. And after that, after certain gap, then complete as much as possible, but not like 100%. We cannot full our lungs. Okay, only yeah. Stop means holding that. Just a second. I'll just see. Stop means holding that inhaled air. Yes, holding that inhaled air. Okay. We inhaled 45 to 50% air, and we are stopping this means holding the air. Okay, for few seconds. That it could be 2 3 seconds. It could be 4 5 seconds. It could be 1 or 2 seconds. That's okay, and according to your capacity. Okay, but you are comfortably. Okay, then we hold it there, or hold it the air there, and after that, after certain time, we need more air again. Then 80% of our lungs are full. Okay, 60 to 80% comfortably. If you want to do more than 80, you need to stretch your hands like this. But I'm saying 80% is enough. That means we are not doing it extremely. We are doing comfortably. Okay, so so we took that air completely and we hold it there and stopped there for a few seconds and exhalation, little bit exhalation and stop there. Exhalation. While exhalation, 2 3 stops we can have, or more than 2 3 stops. Okay, every stop has 2 3 seconds or 4 5 seconds. Okay, so stop means again exhale a little bit and holding there, holding the breath there. Okay, hope everybody got the clarity. So now we will do that. We will do that for 1 minute. Okay, I ask everybody to do this pranayama for 1 minute. Okay, ready? Just say ready 1 2 3. Then we can start. Ready? 1 2. Now and the three. Now exhale everything, and when I say three, you can start. Ready? Three. Start. 50 seconds. 55, 6, 7, 8, 59, 60. Stop. Okay, friends. So you can type the number of breaths, how many breaths you took it in this last 1 minute. Okay, you can just type that number. Yes, very good. Okay, wonderful, friends. Hope everybody got it. So yes, friends, and this is the formula for breathing slowly and with smile, with grace. It's not like we are not doing too much struggle or any problem, uh, okay, we are doing it easiness. Okay, whenever you feel that your body has any dizziness or any uneasiness, not worry, wait for 2 minutes there, just normal breathing. Then again do it little bit slowly. Do not strain yourself. Okay, just comfortably you do it. Okay, so that's the formula, friends. And using this breathing, if you do for 1 hour a day, okay, whenever you feel, I'm not asking to this, I don't personally, I don't do it every day. Okay, whenever I have any nose running or anything started on the day, for example, I know that the fever symptoms has little bit started, fever is coming, then I just do it. Whenever I feel like any little bit health problem is about to come, I do it. And if I do for 1 hour, that's all enough for the like completely all health will come back. But if I'm not feeling good, initial precaution, that means initial symptoms. In the initial symptoms, I do it. Then that 1 hour I do it usually. That 1 hour only everything gets clean and all health and everything gets restored. Immunity power also gets restored. But otherwise, you can do it only 1 hour a day first, because if you're not habituated, if your body is not strong, then 1 hour is a good enough. That means if you're having any dance or exercise, regular exercise, or for example, if you're having kung fu, martial arts, and any practices, then you can do for more than 1 hour also. But I just recommend first day you do it for 1 hour, or at least if you're doing 1 hour, then just give a gap for 5 to 6 hours, and after that do it for second hour. And if you're having more health symptoms or anything, if you're already having any closing eyes also recommended. Yeah, closing eyes, if you do, that's even better. You can do much more slower also, not a problem. Okay, closing eyes and opening eyes doesn't not a problem. But if you close your eyes, you can work on one thing. I'll just tell you that one also. Okay, so if you close the eyes, then you can work on thoughtless stage. How you can work on thoughtless stage? You can, we're closing eyes, and in that breath, we are not taking the breath, we are holding it. At that time, you just relax your heart. Then your heart has a beat. Then feel that you're relaxing your whole body. If you know how to relax your whole body, that's okay. But otherwise, just work on your, just to see that your heart is relaxing. When your heart is relaxed, then automatically body is relaxed. Then also when your body is relaxed, then you get more cosmic energy also. That more immunity, that will help for the immunity power. Your body is relaxed and heart is relaxed, and in the holding stage there is no thoughts. Then automatically we get more energy, so more immunity power, and which will be helping. That's called cosmic energy. Okay. So now I'll just take some questions. Okay. So anybody has any question, raise your hand. I'll just Rajalakshmi Garu raised hand. That's what I saw. Okay. Otherwise, I'm just giving you permission to mute yourself. Yeah. Anybody can ask the question, or anybody wants to share the experience, you can share. Yeah. You can unmute yourself. Otherwise, you can, yeah, ask any question. I saw that Rajalakshmi Garu asked, raise the hand. Let me just see. Yeah, Rajalakshmi Garu, I'm unmuting you. Yes, Rajalakshmi Garu, do you want to say anything? Any questions you have? Okay. Maybe Rajalakshmi Garu, are you hearing? Okay, I'm just muting Rajalakshmi. Okay, she typed, I think. Okay, cool. Just a second. Let me just see the chart. In the chart, many things are coming. But when to do it? Do this? Yeah, anytime a little bit empty stomach is good. At least half empty stomach should be there. Okay. So anytime if you do it, but if you do it in an empty stomach, you can take slow breaths, very much slower breath. Okay. And I felt some sensation in my stomach also. Good. Closing eyes is recommended. Yeah, recommended. Yeah. Okay. Rajalakshmi is not having any questions, so I'm just muting her. Yes, Sumant, you're having any question?
Yes, sir. Actually, I have this one side nose block problem all the time. Will this
Okay.
be helpful?
Yes, yes. If you do this one, that means one side nose nose block is if you're having one side nose block, that's okay. Every time one nose will be a little bit block is there. If you're having more block, then that means that your body has already toxins. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
little bit block is there, that happens because of Swara Yoga. That means left side of the left nose and right nose always one nose is only active every time. Other nose is passive. But
Okay.
if you do like this, if you're having little bit block, if you're feeling it, block is there, that means that you're already having some body toxins. Okay,
Okay.
that is an important way to test it. That's a
Okay.
this pranayama technique is this technique is actually inspired from the sarpa pranayama. Okay,
Okay.
the sarpa pranayama, naga pranayama, or naga pranayama, you can say. I'm not sure you might get it in internet properly the form, but this is called the reason is the if anybody is taking 18 breaths per minute, they usually live for 75 years. But if anybody is taking 15 breaths per minute on an average, this is there in our scripture. 15 breaths per minute means that they can live for 100 years. And if anybody is taking less breath, then more years they'll be living. So if you observe the tortoise, it is taking 2-3 breaths per minute, and it will live for 200, 300, 350 years in average. On an average, it will live. And there is uh, for example, dogs will take 40 breaths. That means or many a lot of breaths. I think 40. I think but faster breaths they'll be taking, so they'll be having a less time, less lifespan. Like that, there is a breadth, and the human beings and animals' lifespan is related. Not it is not okay. Sudarshan Kriya. No, I don't think it's called Sudarshan Kriya. So, uh, so breath count is related to our health and immunity, and also the longevity. Okay, because if you're having immunity and health, then automatically long life you will be having, right? So the reason is the yogis means the ones who are taking the breath less than 4 times a day, 4 times per minute. Okay, that's called yogis. And mahayogis are the one, they take only one breath per minute. Mahayogis. That's what that's what our scriptures and that's the standard. Okay, on an average from 24 hours, not only one time. 24 all 24 hours they'll be taking that much that many less number of breaths. But even if you do it for yeah, we can call it as step breathing. Yeah, that's good. Step by step we are taking, and step by step we are exhaling. That's okay. Yeah, this you can call this one. Okay, friends. So basically, if anybody is having 18 or 25 breaths, about 25 breaths average, I recommend them to do this breathing every day for next 1 week or 10 days. That is a really recommendation, my dear friends. Once I met one friend uh, in my spiritual journey, and he's having that 42 breaths per minute, and also he's having a lot of sweat in his hands, palms, and feet. Then Ayurveda clearly says whenever anybody is having sweat, a lot of sweat in their hands and feet, the palms especially palms, that is not good. That's what Ayurveda says. It is uh, that means that they will be having so many problems in future. If they're not if they're healthy, that's okay. But in the future, definitely, already they might be having problems currently, but in the future, definitely they will be having the health problem. That's what Ayurvedic said. Then I told and I observed that him and I gave him this technique, and within few days he just practiced for 1 month or so, and after that he left, and but he just got out of that problem. Okay, like that, if you practice this one, generally all health and immunity power comes, and lot of usually it is good for because the reason is the toxins will be cleared in three forms. One is through the stool, and one is through the urine, and one is through the sweat. These three forms it will be cleared, and these three forms it is cleared only 30% of the toxins in our body gets cleared. Rest of the 70% of the body toxins will be getting cleared through the nose while exhalation. That air has that much power. So in order to uh, live the toxin free life, so we need to do this pranayama. Okay, just every day. If you can do it every day, that's okay. But otherwise, if you're doing it for just a second, friends. చెప్పండి. నేను యాక్చువల్గా వేరే కాల్లో ఉన్నాను. తర్వాత yeah, sorry for that. Yeah, what wherever. So friends, this is one important formula. So I'll just see some chart texts are coming. I'll just see, and yeah, healthy human is having 15 to 18 breaths. Okay, healthy human, and yeah. So early morning air has greater oxygen content. Yeah, early morning if you're doing, that's even better. Empty stomach if you're doing, if you can do much more easily, gracefully, and also and also longer, that means less breaths you can take it on an empty stomach if you do it. How long should we practice? So if you practice 1 hour a day, that's a good. But if you're anybody is having already body symptoms, for example, any unhealthy patterns are there, so take only one break while inhalation. Yeah, you can take any number of breaks while inhalation, but usually that means that's up to you. If you want to take more breaks also, that's okay. You can actually just see the natural rhythm also. But while exhalation, we are focusing on exhalation more breaks. The reason is the yoga says, I'm also a yoga certified instructor. So in yoga, there's one simple formula is while exhalation, keep the exhalation as much long as possible. That's one formula is it. So while inhalation also, that's fine, but exhalation should be double than the inhalation, double time. Okay, that's one of the yoga fundamental formula. Some people, even some gurus, they even say that if you keep your exhalation 10 times slower than the inhalation, that's even better. They say. Okay, basically the formula is just exhalation should be little as much as longer as possible. Okay, but if you feel like your body is talking and telling that inhalation, let me take, instead of only one break, I'll just take two breaks or two break, two steps, that's okay, not a problem. Just feel, adjust to your body. Okay, just in the yoga, my dear friends, uh, basically yoga is the one, if we the masters will tell and they'll be observing it clearly and just tell the things. But if anybody is having major any symptoms, you can, if you're already not able to do this pranayama, already lungs are already heavy, if you're feeling uneasiness, dizziness, then just talk to me personally. But if you're this is for a normal average healthy person. And also if anybody is having some early symptoms, of any uneasy, the fever, or early symptoms of a little bit cold or cough, that's all. If you're having more symptoms, if you're having some serious any problems, then directly go to the doctors, because allopathy is the one, it is there for the urgency, urgent problem, urgent, the means any critical situation, emergency situations. Okay, so that's one thing. Okay, friends. So now, anybody is having any other questions? Otherwise, we will just do some. How many breath below 3 month baby? I didn't understand the question from. So yeah, I get dizziness while I do Bastrika. Yeah, that's okay. While you're doing Bastrika, that's a dizziness is supposed to get because of a lot of oxygen we are taking it. Then then that dizziness will come. But that's the reason Bastrika is not advised for the high BP people, and not advised for the heart problems or any only healthy people. It's advised. We can practice it while doing our work as long as we can. Yes, that's a good thing. Whatever you're working, you do it. Okay, you need to take one break while yeah. So if you're walking, or if you're working anything, if you're doing any day-to-day work. Okay, so even I used to do this one while I'm reading. Okay, so but just initially you might feel that when you're reading, your mind also gets stopped, right? Then you might feel that it's not efficient, but it's like you'll develop the habit. Okay, so whatever your work you're doing, you might not do it as much slow as possible, at least 50% slow. Okay, that's even better. For example, you're taking for example 15 to 18 breaths, right? Even if it is 10 breaths per minute, that's even helping you. Or if it is a one or two breaths also, if you're reducing, you're getting better and healthier, right? That's the reason I'm talking about. I'm not talking about giving lot of stress to your body. Okay, until unless if you're having any symptoms in your body, just give a little bit stress, so that the body gets clear little bit, but don't do on extremes. Okay, yoga, what I'm talking is not for the extremes. Don't do any extremes. We are not here to do any stunts. We are not doing here to go to any circus. But just comfortable, if you can do it, do it. That's all. Comfortable, your body needs to be comfortable all the time. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, now if anybody is having any questions, you can type. Otherwise you can raise your hand. So health is okay, never done Bastrika in life, just started, so wondering if it is abnormal. Yeah, this is not Bastrika. Bastrika means that's a faster thing. For example, like this, some people say with the hands that they keep it out up, and while exhalation they release the breath very fastly. That's called Bhastika. But that's also, you can, if you want to do it, you can do it for 1 minute or 2 minutes. That's the Bhastika if you want to do it. That's also you can do it. But that one, a lot of already good health should be there. Otherwise, the dizziness will come, and slowly you need to do it. For initially, you do it for 20 seconds, only 20 times only. Every second, one by one faster one. Okay, like that you can do it. That's a Bhastika. Bhastika also, if you want to do it, you do it for 20 times. Or if you're already having health, that means the regular physical exercise, you can do it for 1 minute. That's not a problem. But otherwise, just do it for only 20 seconds, 20 times. Okay. If you do that Bhastika also, that's also helpful. Every pranayama also helpful, but this pranayama, what I am talking is, this pranayama gives us balance. Okay. So, and also it gives us a spirituality. If you're any practicing any meditation or any spiritual practices, wherever you're there, this pranayama helps you, because it is clearing your body. Toxins are removed from your body. Then without a toxin, without so many toxins in your body, the spirituality happens a lot. The deeper, and you go deeper, and more and more uh, thoughtless stage and grip over your mind. This energy extra, it also gives us an extra energy. So just remember that, let the pranayama give you energy. Do not stress too much, do too much struggle, and so that you are losing the energy. Okay, just make sure that you're having it is certain energy. Okay, so if you're having if you're doing, for example, if you're doing stressed out, then you just lie down for a few seconds, a few minutes, and do some yoga nidra kind of, that means that relaxation shavasana. Then if you're and if you're having any yoga nidra kind of a audio, you can keep it and relax yourself. Okay, then you will get more energized. Okay, so there are with the pranayama we get energy, and to balance that energy we need that relaxation exercises also. So just relax for a few minutes. And in Shavasana, what happens is, if you're doing this pranayama properly, in Shavasana you will not have any thoughts. You'll just relax deeply. Okay. So you can do after this pranayama, you can do Shavasana for few seconds. Yes. Anyone wants to ask question? Anuradha Reddy, you want to ask any question?
Yes, Ms. Prabodh.
Yes.
Prabodh, this
Yes.
pranayama we can do while walking, while working.
Yes. 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 This is a good thing.
Okay, not
While,
necessary we have to sit in one place and do.
yeah, not at all necessary. If you're
Okay.
doing on while walking, but of course you might not have this many less breaths, but because walking also needs more oxygen and more breaths you'll be taking, but at least little bit normal walking. If you're taking 30, because you're walking faster, if you're taking 40 breaths, you might be taking just 35 breaths or 30 breaths, little bit. You're just
Okay.
observing the complete inhale, while you're inhaling, completely inhaling, while you're exhaling, completely exhaling with the steps. Okay, exhaling,
Okay.
that's all.
So doing some work at home also you can.
Exactly, doing some work, anything, any work, okay, you can
Okay.
do it. Okay, but first day you do it for only 1 hour,
Okay.
and second day you can do it for 2 hours. Just see
Okay.
and observe your body. Okay, if you
Okay.
do it properly in the first day itself, if you sleep, and after sleep, you, in your eyes also a lot of dust will come. That
Okay.
means that it is working.
Acha.
Okay,
Okay.
first day 1 hour, do it for only 1 hour. Okay,
Okay.
and after that,
Okay.
in a day-to-day activity, morning to evening, if you adapt this technique of
Acha.
breathing slowly, and
Okay.
always slow breathing, and also having smile, then it will help a lot, my dear friends. Okay, wonderful question, Dada Garu. That's really amazing. And just think, in what are the, just everybody type in, think and type what are the works you want to implement this breathing, slow breathing. Okay, so what are the works? For example, while I'm washing clothes, or while I'm cleaning the vessels, 1 hour continuously, yeah, 1 hour continuously you can do it. That's up to you. 1 hour minimum I'm talking about. Initially, first 1 day 1 hour you can do, but 10 minutes also, according to your needs and necessities. So if you're doing it for the cleansing of your body, then do it for someday, sometime. The reason is, my dear friends, two things I'll be telling. Okay, Patanjali do not recommend any pranayama by holding pranayama. He do not recommend. This also, we are also not doing holding pranayama. Remember, friends, not necessarily empty stomach. Okay, because you are working anything, right? In that, at the time you're not doing so much slow. Yeah, we are doing it a little bit slow. Okay, when you're doing empty stomach, if you're doing, that's a proper deeply you're doing. empty stomach and we are sitting only without any task if you're doing, that's it properly deeply. We're focusing on pranayama, we're focusing on we're focusing on completely slowing down breath at the time lot of so I recommend 10 minutes a day. You do it at least 10 minutes or 1 hour. If you do it completely without doing any other thing, only if you focus on this exercise itself, you do it for only maximum of 1 hour. First day, second day 2 hours, third day 3 hours. You can do it slowly because you need to understand your body also. Okay, see that, and if your body is supporting, and we should not overwhelm our body initially. Okay, we need to take it everything gradually. Okay, so how frequent one must do it in a day? Any time you can do it any number of times a day, but the first day just stick it to, if your breaths are, for example, I just saw the chart. Okay, just a second. I'm just seeing the chart. The breaths that main some people are typing the breaths as 3 breath, 1.3, 3, 4, 2, 2, 5, 3, 4, 2, like that. Three. On average, everybody. Oh, I'm surprised. Nobody typed more than four. Everybody is at four or less breaths only. So that means if you're focusing specially on that one, then your breaths are four or below. Okay, if you're doing other works and doing it, then your breaths are 10 or 15, or if you're walking, then a little bit more also, that's fine. When you're walking, doing exercises, anything, at that time don't need to count your breath. At the time when you're exercising, then more breath will be there. That is exercise time is exception. It is not counted an average breath, 15 breaths per minute. It's not counted, because when you're doing exercise, that's okay, that's good for health. Okay, so at the time little bit might be less breath might be there. Okay, so any other questions? Hope how frequent one must do a day? Does it help it in a diabetes? Yeah, it will help in diabetes. Not only diabetes, it will help in every situation in our life, my dear friends. If anybody has any problem, means it will help for cancer also. It will help for everything. Okay. The reason is, but I'm not saying this is the only cure. Just don't go to doctor. I'm not saying that. Take the medication, whatever you're doing, you do it. It will support it. It will help it. Okay, for some people, they might get so many benefits that they might eventually, if they're keeping, eventually reduce the medication, and it might be zero medication. One day, yeah, sinus blockages and asthma and everything, it is the best thing to help. Yeah, weight loss and everything also it will help. Okay, so but the thing is, if you're having sinus problems or asthma, heart patients can do it. Heart patients need to be doing it very slowly, casually. Okay, you should not stress yourself. One thing is formula, because heart should not get any strain, right? So if any heart patients are there, remember that one. If you're doing it, do not do it very rigorously. Don't work on that. I need to get less than 10 breaths per minute only, less than. Don't do that. Okay, if you're doing it, heart patient, then if any unhealthy people are doing it, for example sinus or asthma people also doing it, they should not even hold when you're the holding, they should not hold for more than 1 or 2 seconds. Okay, that should be relaxed. And also they need to do, instead of 1 hour, I'm talking about 1 hour for high bp patients also, it's good. Yes, good. Because the reason is why it is good for high bp patients, because we are slowing down the breath. Bastrika, they never should do that. High bp patients are slowing like this. Bastrika, faster breathing, no, never. Okay, so yeah, one question is, let's see, I just saw one question. Allergies, yes, all allergies will be gone, my dear friend. All allergies will be gone, that's for sure. I am telling you, because that's my experience. My childhood onwards, the nose allergy, all nose allergy I was having. The smell allergy, the even perfume also. I cannot take the perfume also for more than a few minutes. If I smell perfume also, even immediately, the even lot of cold and cough, and the even fever also I used to get. So Dilisha Redigar, who is raising hand, you can unmute and talk if you want to talk. Otherwise, I'm just, yeah. Okay. If anybody is having any questions which are not answering in the chart, weight lose also. Yeah. Yes, friends, weight lose also it will help, but you need to do it. It will not help in a one day, single day. It will take 3 months minimum. It will definitely help a weight lose. The reason is, In the Delhi, there is a one research done. They were told just 45 minutes breathing. That means they took some 40 people or some number of people. They told like the pranayama. This 45 minutes pranayama they taught morning 45 minutes, evening 45 minutes for 1 week or 2 weeks they taught, and after that they told that okay, now you can go back to your life, but do this pranayama for next 3 months. After 3 months, everybody reduced their weights a lot, and the people who are not taught pranayama, they compared the other people also, and there's a drastic difference came to these people's life. Okay, so that's very good, friends. So nice to have this question. So let me just see. Can you repeat the breathing techniques once again? Sure, I'll just will repeat it. Okay, seasonal food allergies. Yeah, kids are having a lot of energy. Can they do? How they can? What age group? Yeah, kids can do from the age of 7, I would say. The reason why I'm saying 7 is they'll start listening from that time, 5 or 7 years. Otherwise, also anybody can do it. If nowadays some kids are very actively listening, and they can able to intelligent less than like even less than 5 years. Some kids are coming from the past lives. They are already doing a lot of good things and coming. I saw one 5-year kid. He was just sitting without movement for more than 2 hours, 3 hours. He was just sitting like that, meditating. So that kind of a great, amazing kids are there. For them, if they're listening to you, you can teach them for according to their age. For example, because they're kids, right? You can start with a little bit less, 5 minutes or 10 minutes a day. But slowly and consistently, if they can do it, they habituate this technique throughout their work and throughout their life, so that's even better. Okay. Now, if anybody is having the biofeedback machine, okay, for example, Fitbit, and resting heart rate will also get reduced. Resting heart rate means it immediately it tells that how much health we are having. The athletes are having good resting and good perfect health, all the body, no blocks at all. So for them, the resting heart rate is around 50 or 60. That means less. For a normal people, it will be about 65, 72. For example, my friend was telling 72 heart beats per minute he's having, his resting heart rate. But when he just started the meditation, he just started meditation from the past 15 days. In his meditation, he's going deeper and deeper. His resting heart rate becomes 60 beats per minute. That means his body is already getting so much clarity, so much relaxation levels. When his resting heart rate in the sleep is 72 beats per minute, but in his meditation it is 60 beats per minute. That means at the time he's completely relaxing deeper than the deep sleep. Then he will be having lot of benefits in meditation. So in the same way, if you're doing this pranayama, you can check if anybody is having Fitbit, that Fitbit watch kind of a thing, right? Biofeedback device. Then in that one, the resting heart rate it will show. It will every day it will start reducing. That means that you're already getting healthy, and also not only that, every day within 2 3 days you'll start seeing vitality, more energy. Okay, so that's the thing, my dear friends. So one doctor said, that means we on an average we take 15% of our lung capacity. Total lung capacity is 3 liter capacity on an average. I'm talking about 3 liter, and out of that 15% is 10% is 300 ml or 50 ml. 15% only we utilize. Rest of that, all the 85% we do not use it. So here, what with this one we are taking step by right. One in first step we take 30 to 40%. And second step we go to 60%, for example. Okay, 60% is good on an average. Don't go for 80% of complete like this. No need to do that. Okay, and 100% is if you lift your hands and like that, it will be 100% of no, complete black lung will be full, but no need to go for that much extent. Okay, just 60% to 80% is comfortable enough. Okay, it's 4.02. Yeah, that means while inhalation I'm talking. While exhalation also, it will say one more extra. While exhalation also, just remember this friend. Okay, this 3 liter lung capacity is just while inhalation. Okay, but while exhalation also, it will always it kept aside 1.5 liter air is safety. For safety it is saving. Okay, just somehow it is not using at all. So while exhalation also we are keeping complete out. I mean, we not like for example, in the lungs, 1.5 liters of air is while exhalation we keep it like that only. We do not exhale completely. But here we do exhale little bit more. At least for one there is 1 liter of air we exhale, and half liter will be there. Do not exhale while exhalation also. Don't do touch. Don't stress yourself. Okay. Just while exhalation also, just with a little bit, as much as possible, comfortably with a smile. Like comfortable. Comfort is important, because if you're comfortable and easy while you're doing, then you can. Okay.
So, hi, Prabhu.
Just a second. Yeah.
So it is 4 now. So you have that regular guided meditation, right? Oneness meditation. Hello, Prabhu. Yeah, hi friends. I think he got disconnected. I don't see. I'll call him. Maybe he's joining on the other call. Let's see. Just be on the line. Friends, now we are finishing this call. Yes, it is the time for 4 p.m. meditation. Please go and join over there. Okay. Yep. Thank you. We'll meet again tomorrow. This call is only for 3 days, tomorrow and day after. Okay.